What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, before I begin, I want to take the time out to wish everybody a happy new year out there. I know I've been out of the loop for a minute. I think I took like a 5-day hiatus from making videos. The last time I remember talking about Gervonta Tank Davis and the issues that he was facing with one of the mothers of his child, one of his children, excuse me. And I did talk about how that situation played out at the end. She came out and said that she made up the whole thing. And, you know, a lot of people were looking at her kind of skeptically about the situation. I didn't want to make any assumptions. I just wanted to let it play out. And I'm glad that she came out and told the truth. I think that's important. I seen the way that the media were trying to paint Gervonta Tank Davis as this monster, which he said himself, people were trying to paint him as a monster, and, you know, it didn't stick. You know, he didn't do those things, and it had to really be tough dealing with that and training for an upcoming fight, which is this Saturday, which I want to get to. The fight is this Saturday, guys. It takes place in Washington, D.C. at the Capital One Arena. It is a stacked card, guys. A fight that I think this is a card that you don't want to miss as a true boxing fan. We got Rashidi Ellis on the card, Demetrius Andrade's on the card, guys. Jaron Boots Ennis, you know, he's the new boogeyman of the 147-pound division. And of course, rounding it off is Gervonta Tank Davis in a very, very tough fight, in my opinion, against a tough competitor in Hector Luis Garcia. Now, you guys know, well, some of you may not know, Hector Luis Garcia is an undefeated fighter. He's 16-0. He's coming off of 2 great wins, one off a little B-Hop, the other off of Roger Gutierrez, where he captured the super featherweight title. Now he's moving up for this fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, but he is the bigger guy. He is a skilled fighter, and he's hungry. I can tell that he really, really wants this. This is an opportunity of a lifetime to step in the ring with somebody of Gervonta Tank Davis's caliber. So Gervonta Tank Davis definitely does not want to overlook Hector Luis Garcia. And I want to talk about what happened at the press conference today during the face-off, guys. It was a lot of fireworks during the press conference with some of the fighters. Demetrius Andrade getting into it with Nicholson. You had Jaron Boots Ennis getting into it with Rashidi Ellis, even though they're not fighting each other. It was some other stuff going on there. But I want to talk about the face-off where Gervonta Tank Davis walks up to Hector and kind of jacks him up. I don't know what was going on there. It seemed like an awkward moment. Of course, you know, Hector kind of pushed him off, and, you know, they got in their fighting stances. And then as soon as they both turned towards the media, Gervonta Tank Davis puts on this big smile on his face. And I thought it was just, you know, so weird. I don't know if he was putting on a show for, you know, the fans to make people excited. It just seemed like some weird energy coming from him. But I was glad to see that he was smiling due to the fact of all the stuff he's been through in this last week. He's just been through hell. So we'll see what happens in this fight. We'll see if that plays a factor with him in his personal life. Now, I know a lot of people are looking at this fight because they're thinking that this is the first time that Gervonta Tank Davis has faced tough competition. Honestly, I don't believe that. I think he's been in the ring with some pretty tough guys, but some people don't think that. And, you know, it is what it is. Some people are looking at this and seeing if Gervonta Tank Davis will be able to defeat a fighter of this caliber. And some people think, you know, it's not a tune-up. I don't think it's a tune-up. Some people think it's a tune-up. I don't think it's a tune-up for Ryan Garcia. I think this fight could possibly be even tougher than Ryan Garcia, in my humble opinion. But we're just going to have to wait and see. It's all speculation on my end. It's all speculation on, you know, the boxing fan end. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens in the square circle come Saturday night, guys. But you guys, tell me what you think about this fight, about this stacked card, guys. Showtime giving us a good one in January. They've heard the fans screaming for better fights, and they're trying to deliver. And you know, me as a boxing fan, I can appreciate that. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.